Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. This is Said Mir Agha Manawi, postgraduate student in civil engineering, University of Technology, Malaysia. We are assigned to come to investigate Sungai Segget or River Segget and River Segget water pollution and its impact on social and environmental life. In this investigation, I have my group colleagues that they will introduce themselves respectively.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. I'm also Segget, postgraduate student from University of Technology Malaysia. We are coming with our colleagues groups that we want to investigate about the restoration project of Segget River.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullah. I am Anil Saad Saeed from the Civil Faculty and Department from UTM. We are here to work on Segget River, the pollution and the possible solutions to stop this litter. Thank you.
Segget River is located in central area of Johor Bahru. It is mainly forms from two tributaries that is called Wadi Hana and Wadi Hassan catchment area. The Sungai Segget or River Segget length is around 3.6 kilometers from upstream to downstream. This River Segget pollution, the main source is like Johor Bahru city land use and urbanization just like impacted the water quality of Sungai Segget. The pollution mainly comprise of solid waste, silage and septage. To solve this kind of problem, the Iskandar IRDA, we call IRDA, Iskandar Regional Development Authority, just a plan to transform this city to a dynamic financial city. Also, their plan mission is to have this city as a gateway for Malaysia with style and purpose. Finally, IRDA finalized the visions and plan into 10 categories. That I have merged some of the same categories into 7 categories. Number 1, construction of new centralized sewage treatment plant, which is already constructed by the amount of 100 million plus ringgit. The second plan is connection of downstream that we are waiting here, standing here, the downstream all parcel and buildings sewage to a sewer pipe direct to CSTP. Number 3, new interceptor facility for waste and septage collection. Number 4, they have planned for flood mitigation. That for flood mitigation their plan is not executed. Just when there is running the water, the flood stormwater directly come to River Segget, and they close the gate of CSTP. That for solution, my another colleague will touch upon that. Number 5, like executing or implementation of restoration and beautification project that we will see at that area, a portion of that project is implemented. Number 6 is the main point, that is outreach and public awareness that they should conduct through media, Facebook, any medias that would reach to the people, those people who are living around to catchment. So this is the main point, that there is not any step taken yet. The final one is construction of another CSTP, I mean centralized sewage treatment center next to the existing one to treat all these effluent, that is about 150,000 PE, or we can call 30,000 cubic meter per day should be the capacity of treatment.
So that for this restoration project has been spent more than 100 million ringgits, but still this project we can say is not sustainable, and the river rehabilitation plan completely is not working well. And for the that we have pointed out some main problems that this restoration project has. The first one is the limited operation of CSTP. That this CSTP sewage treatment plant has a capacity that treat from 30,000, just 11,000 can treat, that it become about 40% of 40% for the treated, and just for the remaining it goes just directly to the river. And the second problems that we can say is the residents of this area, especially at the upstream catchment, that these people they occupied this area, that they come from different regions and different countries, and they didn't know about the health of river, and they don't know about the awareness, just they threw the waste to the river. And the third one is the no practical flood mitigation plan during the rainfall. This is the important things, that this CSTP has designed it just for the normal condition or base flow, but for the rainfall, when the rainfall comes, and also we know that in Malaysia most of the time it's raining, and the annual rainfall is more than 3,000 millimeter per year, and with high intensity, that in each intensity can occur flood. In this case, during the flood, this CSTP plant, it closed the gates, and all the effluent with the flood without treated goes to this river. And the fourth problems that this river has, it is the limited studies done on this in Segget River, because there is no any specific research on Segget River to address all problems and to find a best solution for it. Even that the U team is also an important university, especially in engineering and environment. They also didn't conduct any studies about the problem of this river as well. And also the last one is the government less attention. They do not they have a poor public awareness to help pupils to stop their littering or throwing their waste to the river. And also the second problem of the government less attention is the poor enforcement of law and regulation as well. And also the last one is the low priority and the political agenda of the government about this river.
So, what are the possible solutions to stop this pollution of the river? One of the possible solutions, and it was the number one, is to construct CSTP. What is CSTP? That is centralized sewage treatment plant. The centralized sewage treatment plant is there upstream, where the two rivers link. That is the Wadi Hana and Wadi Hassan. This CSTP can carry up to 30,000 meter cube of water per day, but cannot process all this water. Later on, we are going to talk about this. Second solution is the public awareness campaign and beautification of the river. The public awareness campaign, I don't think there's any public awareness campaign that was done by the people around this area. But IRDA and MBJB, IRDA means Iskandar Regional Development Authority, and MBJB is the Majlis Bandaraya Johor Bahru. So they created a video that will be shown in the TV stations, YouTube, that people should stop littering of this river. And the third one is the flood mitigation plan. Flood and wastewater drain system is a waste according to the environment engineering. In this situation, an isolated system is need to be in place in order to let stormwater flow directly to sea without mixing with effluents released. That is the water release. Secondly, construction of buffer zones where where possible to prevent the huge flooding. Thank you. In the solutions, we talk about CSTP. Here I'm going to tell you what is the purpose of CSTP and Segget River in general. The purpose of CSTP is to collect the water from downstream area, that is from Wadi Hana and Wadi Hassan catchment areas, for screening and treatment. After that, the treated water should be conveyed through the Slaughter-Brow, that is the Tebrau Strait, or we can call it Slaughter-Brow, that is the sea between Johor Bahru, Malaysia and Singapore. In the strategic plan in order to treat the effluent before releasing the effluent to Segget River constructed. This is the CSTP. The main objectives of the CSTP is to treat the water from downstream sewages. That is from the houses here and some of the workshops that are releasing the oils, the polluted water. Secondly is to improve the water quality from class 3 and 4 to class 2. That is no odor and no color. Color and odor will be decreased. And finally, to clean up the river as well as repeating the centralized sewerage treatment plant. Thank you.
To say about the Segget River impact to the social life, we can say that this, according to the location of this Segget River, it is located at the center of Johor Bahru. It can bring positive and negative impact to the social life and also to the health of people and for the economy of governments, and also they can bring many diseases like diarrhea and also malaria for the pupils. And also we can say that this Segget River is located between the commercial centers. In this case, this river should be free of pollution, odor and other sewage. And also we can say that this Johor Bahru is a city that is bordered with Singapore, and every day thousands of pupils they come here for the shopping because and here it's a little cheaper than the Singapore, and also for the cleanliness of this river has a big role for the economic and for the tourists of Johor Bahru. And also we can say that the downstream of the river is a point that all the waters that come from this river to the downstream pours to the sea that is bordered with Singapore. The name of this place is Slaughter-Brow. That it also impacts the social, the aquatic life of the river as well. And also beside this, it is also the Johor Causeway to the Singapore as well. And many times Singapore states complain about the pollution of this river, complain about the pollution of this river. And if the Johor state do not take some action about the pollution of this river, maybe at the future it will impact the political and economic relation between two states.
The problem you can see from the surface, you can see the quality of the water still not what we want now, because right now the Johorian still not our people still not have awareness about the pollution program and the environmental program, so we need to do about that. So we approach the local people to have awareness to the river pollution. So that's all.
Jadi sebenarnya tanggungjawab bersama. Tanggungjawab bersama. Semua komuniti adalah bertanggungjawab. Bukan setakat kerajaan, tetapi orang awam juga mesti mengambil langkah bertanggungjawab dengan cara membuang sampah di tempat yang disediakan. Bukannya ambil sampah tu buang gitu je. Mesti bertanggungjawab. Responsibility. Semua orang kalau responsibility sebagaimana di Singapura, Singapura clean. Saya Malaysia, saya people Malaysia, tapi Singapura saya pernah pergi Singapura. Bersih kerana semua penduduknya mempunyai rasa tanggungjawab terhadap kebersihan dan juga sayang alam sekitar. Justru itu sama-samalah kita menjaga kebersihan alam sekitar.
To recap, as a conclusion, River Segget or Sungai Segget is a vital river in the heart of Johor Bahru. Also, it is said that River Segget is the second polluted river in Malaysia, because like you see, when the traveler is coming here in Johor Bahru, the first thing they see in their passes River Segget, because it's on the weave. Also, IRDA, or we can say Iskandar Development Regional Authority, they should contribute and they should implement and execute the restoration plan and vision of 2020, or we can call Mission 2020. Right now you see the ESTP, it is not 100% operational. 40% it is operating like our brother said previously. If this is 100% operational should be, then the second CSTP should be constructed near to this, that the all effluent which is coming, it should be treated and then should be discharged to the river. The flood mitigation plan should be implemented. I mean, the downstream area or any point source, like you see here, the people they live, they occupied this area, but if their drains should be directly channeled to CSTP, but when the flooding or stormwater coming, it will directly goes to the river with no mixing with the effluent or sewage. Also, there should be a buffer zone, or we say a buffer strip should be implemented in the catchment area where it's possible. Finally, UTM also can play an essential role to do some specific research on this and to encourage the authorities, international and national authorities, to invest in this, to implement the Vision 2020. Finally, we hope that by the implementation of all these things that already said, that we will have a healthy river Segget, a clean and healthy river Segget in Malaysia Journal. Thank you very much.